Galactic Anthropology, a human study. Orbiting in the stealthy silence of space, hidden by advanced cloaking technology, an alien spaceship hovered above Earth. Inside its high-tech control room, a young alien named Zorg sat, his eyes glued to a screen that projected a live feed of our pale blue dot. Zorg was an anthropologist from the Galactic Federation, and he had the weighty task of deciding the fate of Earth and its inhabitants. For millennia, the Galactic Federation had been monitoring numerous planets, assessing their development and suitability for membership into their interstellar community. Earth had recently piqued their interest due to a surge in technological advancement, nuclear capabilities, and their first steps towards colonizing their solar system. The question was, were humans ready to be part of the larger cosmic family, or did their destructive tendencies pose a threat to galactic harmony? As Zorg began his study, he was fascinated and bemused in equal measure by the human species. Their life was a paradoxical blend of incredible achievement and baffling absurdities. They had split the atom but often couldn't agree on climate change. They could decode their genetic structure, yet many remained perplexed by their dishwashing machine's manual. There were a species of poets and physicists, diplomats and warmongers, caregivers and conquerors. Humans' cultural diversity was also breathtaking. Across Earth's various landmasses, Zorg found a myriad of different languages, traditions, and values. It was almost as if each nation was a different species in itself. In the United States, Zorg was struck by their spirit of competition and individualism. They had a fascination with a game involving an oddly shaped ball and enjoyed consuming vast quantities of a food item called burgers. They also seemed to spend an inordinate amount of time watching small videos of their domesticated animals performing mundane tasks, an entertainment form that Zorg found curiously endearing. In China, the value placed on discipline and collective progress was clear. Their obsession with a dish called noodles reminded Zorg of the Federation's universal love for the delicious globworms. However, their dedication to work was at a level that even the industrious citizens of Proxima Centauri might find excessive. In the United Kingdom, Zorg discovered a nation with an unusual fondness for a hot beverage made from steeped leaves, which they referred to as tea. It was consumed in large quantities and often accompanied by discussions about the weather, a topic that seemed to hold national importance. India was a whirlwind of colors, sounds, and smells. One particular dish, known as curry, set Zorg's taste sensors on fire, but the humans seemed to relish it. Their vibrant art and elaborate entertainment industry, known as Bollywood, was a testament to their love for drama and storytelling. Lastly, in Australia, Zorg was amazed by the humans' ability to live harmoniously amidst some of Earth's most deadly creatures. Their language was rich with colorful phrases, and they had an uncanny love for a game involving a small ball and a flat bat, referred to as cricket. As Zorg delved deeper into his study, he realized that despite the vast differences between these nations, there were shared qualities that seemed to define humanity. They possessed a remarkable ability to adapt and innovate, pushing boundaries and constantly striving to understand their world and beyond. They celebrated joy, grappled with sorrow, and sought to make sense of their existence through art, music, and philosophy. Yet, they were equally prone to conflict and could inflict suffering on their own kind and the planet that sustained them. In the quiet of his spaceship, Zorg couldn't help but wonder about the strange, contradictory species he was studying. Their potential was undeniable, but so were their flaws. They could be the Federation's asset or spell its doom. It was a complex puzzle, and Zorg was tasked with solving it. As he ended his day, the Earth, and its serene spin, seemed to gaze back at him, a silent spectator to its own trial. The day came when Zorg had to present his observations to the Galactic Federation Council, a collection of wise beings from various star systems. The council chamber, a massive dome resonating with the hum of advanced technology and age-old wisdom, buzzed with anticipation. The fate of a planet was no trivial matter. With an air of gravity, Zorg began narrating his findings. The council members, listening intently, broke into chuckles as Zorg recounted the peculiar quirks of humanity. The American fascination with cats, the Chinese work zeal, the British preoccupation with weather, the Indian spice indulgence, and the Australian nonchalance in the face of danger. It was a comedic tapestry of strange behaviors. But the laughter died down as Zorg delved deeper. He spoke about humanity's shared love for exploration, their relentless curiosity that had led them to split the atom, venture into space, and unravel the mysteries of their own biology. He discussed their rich tradition of art and storytelling, their celebration of diversity, and their insatiable desire to grow and evolve. But, Zorg continued, they are also a species divided. Their cultural diversity, while vibrant, often breeds misunderstanding and conflict. They've harnessed the atom's power, but instead of just propelling their spaceships, they've made weapons capable of obliterating their own kind. Despite their understanding of their planet's fragile ecology, they struggle with the balancing act of progress and preservation. A heavy silence fell upon the council chamber. The dichotomy of the human race presented a dilemma. Their potential was awe-inspiring, but their penchant for conflict and destruction was deeply concerning. The leader of the council, a venerable entity named Iller, finally broke the silence. A complex species indeed, and your study, Zorg, highlights the crux of our decision. The question remains, does the potential outweigh the risk? Zorg took a moment before answering. He knew his words would tip the scale of judgment. The humans are a young species, he began. Their evolution, in the cosmic timeline, has been a blink. They are children who have found a box of matches. Yes, they can burn their house down, but they can also learn to harness the flame. He paused, letting his words resonate in the chamber. If we guide them, show them a larger perspective, their potential could be a great asset. Their drive, their resilience, their diversity could bring new insights, new possibilities to the Federation. Iller mulled over Zorg's words. Finally, he nodded. Very well, Zorg. We shall extend a hand of guidance and hope they grasp it for peace, not war. They shall have their chance. Zorg felt a wave of relief wash over him. He had done his part. Now, it was up to the humans to seize the opportunity. The Earth, for all its beauty and chaos, its brilliance and folly, was about to become a part of a much larger community, a broader canvas of cosmic cooperation. It was a momentous decision, one that could shape the course of humanity's future, and possibly, the future of the Galactic Federation. As Zord returned to his spaceship, he glanced at the blue-green sphere floating in the vastness of space, now a potential member of the interstellar community. The humans, unaware of the decision made light years away, went about their lives, encapsulating the paradox that was their existence, capable of extraordinary love and devastating hatred, breathtaking creation and unfathomable destruction. With a sigh, Zord turned away from the screen. Only time would reveal the path humanity would tread, a path of enlightenment or a path of ruin.